It's Ace Baseball, and it comes your way next.
Your 2017 Oakland Athletics.
Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Nori Aoki, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston, left fielder Nori Aoki.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
And Matt, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he misses there. 1-2. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. One and two. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Davis, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Here's George Springer, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. And that's in there for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. From the stretch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learn something and drive a run in here.
1-0 count. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting fourth, catcher
Evan Gattis now standing in. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
2 out here and a runner at second. And there's ball one. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. First offering on its way. In the dirt here. Throw to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Grounded, foul. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Second and third, 2 away. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Working to escape the first inning jam. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. So a good job of pitching there as they wind up stranding 2 men in scoring position in the opening half inning. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Colin McHugh, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy who's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
too low, 1-0. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Digging in, Marcus Semien, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. There goes the runner. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. A runner at second, nobody out. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Davis is on his way home. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Left fielder, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the guy that's hitting second. Wonder if he can turn it around a bit. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
So now it's Mark Canha. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. He's set, and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This one's down to third. Altuve for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Carlos Beltran. He drove in the other of the two runs in that game yesterday.
15, Carlos Beltran.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
And a swing and a miss that time by Beltran, and he's set down on strikes for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Stepping into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Favorable call in there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Alex Bregman is on deck. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Now here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. To his right, Canna. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Striding in, Stephen Vogt. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. 1 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run here in the early going, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Batting 7.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Here's Jed Lowry now. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Beltran. Still going back. Out of here. A solo shot. and they add another. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. First home run of the campaign for him. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. 1 for 4. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
3 runs already home here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Aoki. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Rajay Davis. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got a high pitch count, and we're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Davis waits on the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Beltran has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. De Aza rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Four runs here in this half inning. Fouled back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
McHugh pauses. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready for another chance? Mark Canha, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The A's lead this one 5-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. One and 2. Here it comes. high in the air out to center field. Davis will wait on it. One down.
The left fielder, number 3, Nori Aoki.
Striding in once again, Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball the pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box, George Springer. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Into the box, Stephen Vogt. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Stephen Vogt.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field. And the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 0-2 coming. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. One and two, here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. No outs, nobody on. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. In there, a base hit.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Brady Rogers is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Jed Lowry now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Here it comes, 2-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Alejandro De Aza is on deck. Weak chopper up the line. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alejandro De Aza. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis is after it. 1 down.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Nope.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And this is on the outside corner, or thereabouts at least. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's Carlos Beltran as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here comes the 0-1. Piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Runners on first with one down. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with two strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Now another 2-2. Little dribbler down the line. He's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Astros 1. Here's Rajay Davis now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Center fielder, number 11.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Davis waits on the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready on 1 and 2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Beltran on the run. Uh-oh, he whips on it. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, an infield single. That's a tough play for the shortstop. Deep in the hole. Fields it. He's got to put something on it and get it accurately across the diamond. That's a tough play, no doubt.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first. Just keeping him close. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He'll try again. 1-2. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats foul. Again a 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. One there. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Chris Davis now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
So now it's Mark Canha. Fouled straight back.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Now the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The A's strand 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Diaz is under it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 3, Nori Aoki.
Here's Nori Aoki, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Diaz going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here for Nori Aoki. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Here's George Springer.
The center fielder, George Springer.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Astros 2. Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Vogt. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Altuve is there for it. One away.
Up next for Oakland, designated hitter Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is taken in for the second out.
Third baseman number 3, Trevor Plouffe.
Ready once again, Trevor Plouffe. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another try at 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They lead it 6-2. Liam Hendricks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Altuve.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Evan Gattis, lifetime in this matchup, 1 for 5. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Here comes the 0-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And the changeup is way low that time.
1 and 2.
Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his 5th stolen base on the campaign. 1 out and a runner on second base. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Into the box, Carlos Beltran, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit hard but foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
2-2, here it is. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Yulieski Gurriel, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, but look at Lowry on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Lowry comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder Alejandro De Aza.
Here's Alejandro De Aza, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and De Aza has a bunt single.
Oh, he dropped that bunt in what I call the Bermuda Triangle, in between the third baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher, about 45 feet down the line, and nobody's going to have a play. Great execution.
In now, Rajay Davis, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer on the run, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Back here at Shibe Park in Philadelphia. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Yulieski Gurriel.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Diaz is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. The 1-2 pitch. Just got a piece to the right side. Canna has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Davis. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
The left fielder number
Here's
3,
Nori Aoki.
Nori Aoki.
As he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the A's 8 and the Astros 3. So now it's Mark Canha. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Canha.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Ready once again, Stephen Vogt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And he takes strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Daniel Calhoun has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35, Daniel Calhoun.
Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
George Springer.
Hit in the air to center field. Davis is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. A look at our line score thus far. Already 7 home runs between these 2 clubs combined, and the ball's really been jumping out of here throughout the contest. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike 1. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes De Aza, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. De Aza on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. De Aza is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit.
Your
Luke
attention,
Gregerson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Luke Gregerson.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson, hitless in 3 at-bats.
Trevor Plouffe.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
A runner at first with no outs here. Two and 0 now.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble. That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed. But he had the patience to lay off them.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is going to be a foul ball. Lifted in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, right fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
Striding in once again, Alejandro De Aza. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Runners on first with 1 down. Three and 0 now. Rajai Davis will be next. He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
from the stretch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Here's Rajay Davis now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Davis waits on the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. First and second now, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Kloof rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. And this is fouled back and out of play. Davis waits on the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
In now, Mark Canha, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson, 1 for 3. Ready with the 2-0. Way in front of that fastball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. I'll try to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We've played 8 full. It's the A's 10 and the Astros 3. Ryan Dull enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Ryan Dull.
Here's Carlos Correa now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. But there to take it is Lowry as he was well positioned for route number 1.
The right fielder, number 15, Carlos Beltran.
Ready for another chance. Carlos Beltran 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. In there, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One now to Beltran. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Yulieski Gurriel is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 0 count. Here it is. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's going to be your final out here. And the A's have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
(10-3) at the end of this contest. The Oakland A's get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Sean Manaea takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Colin McHugh permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this